Normally dry conditions across most of Connecticut with a moderate drought in southwestern and northern Connecticut right now. So this is the latest update here on the drought monitor, but let's assign some numbers. October 2024 going down into the third driest October on record for the Hartford area with just over a ½ inch of rain that fell. Combine that with September, we've only seen 1.17 inches of rain in the last 62 days, the last 2 months. This is the driest 2-month period on record for the Hartford area. And First Alert Futurecast does show a couple of showers to begin the day tomorrow. However, tomorrow is a first alert weather day due to the increased risk of fire weather concerns. The reason those showers will not bring much rainfall, if anything measurable at all, and then we immediately become breezy behind it as much drier air starts to move into Connecticut. It's the wind that really plays a role here. Breezy, if not downright windy, as gusts approach 25 to 30 miles an hour, maybe even a little bit stronger. So we're anticipating not any damaging winds, but certainly enough to contribute to the fire risk across the state. Fires that develop could rapidly spread. The ones already burning could also be a bit more difficult to contain. Do not burn anything outside. Red flag warnings are in effect for tomorrow. Here's our approaching front right now along in an area of low pressure. High pressure out over the Atlantic, keeping winds out of the southwest. Clouds increasing across Connecticut, too. Partly to mostly cloudy skies. Clouds will lower and thicken as the night goes on. Our iCam view here in Rocky Hill showing cloudy skies behind the Hartford skyline. Earlier on our iCam in Mystic, we could pick out some stars. Not so much the case right now as clouds continue to thicken up. 60 to 65 overnight tonight. Mostly cloudy, unseasonably mild. These low temperatures are higher than what the average high temperature should be. If you're planning to get some yard work done to wrap up the week or work week rather and begin the month of November, temperatures will be very warm, but here's the shower risk through the morning. By noon, we're already into the 70s, ending the day 70s, even some low 80s again on the map. Very warm for Friday night football. Our game of the week, Simsbury at New Britain. 73 before the game actually begins, 59 as it's wrapping up. Perhaps college football is more your speed. UConn takes on Georgia State tomorrow at Rentschler Field in East Hartford. UConn's last home game of the season. If you're tailgating beforehand, it will feel like summer. 65 for kickoff at 7, 55 by the time the game wraps up. Feeling more like November this weekend, expecting mostly sunny skies both days. We've been talking quite a bit about how temperatures would drop back this weekend. We also set the clocks back this weekend. Look at the sunset here on Sunday, 4:42 p.m. Sunrise will be at 6:26. We do get an extra hour of sleep. Most people welcome at least that part, although certainly not the favorite weekend for some, given what comes next, those early sunsets. Maybe an isolated shower Monday to begin next week. Tuesday, Election Day, we're going 65 to 70, 70 to 75 on Wednesday next week, and we stay warm right through Thursday. Now, tomorrow, we're forecasting a high of 81 inland. While that is, or rather could tie the record for tomorrow, also 81, set back in 1974, this could be one of the warmest November days that we've ever seen. If we get to 83, or if we end up at 84 for the Hartford area, that will break the monthly record, so your first alert to that. Rainfall deficits are growing. The surplus we once had year to date is now gone, and on the First Alert 7-day forecast, no chances to make that back up. So Mark, we'll be dealing with more dry weather tomorrow and increased fire risk. Less wind this weekend, which is good. We'll be keeping our eyes on next week.